1928 Champion Mine, A Day in the Life of Harry Carlson. The Champion Mine, opened from 1902 to 1967, left many with meaningful childhood memories of their lives and their loved ones.
Caesar took someone with him, and they dug until their hands bled to free the trapped miners.
Sometimes when we would come home from school, the men would be coming up from below the surface in the big iron cages. I was always glad to see my father.
It was February 14, 1928. Harry Carlson, employee number 1515 of the Champion Mining Company, gets up for another day at work in the mine. At 31 years old, he has 3 sons, ages 5, 7, and 9. He was originally from New York of Swedish descent. He eventually moved to Michigan and resided in 174 Concord in Pansdale, Michigan with his wife and children. His wife prepared his lunch, this time a pasty, which was common for many miners in the copper country. Another miner's granddaughter remarks, "I can remember Grandma filling up his lunch bucket to take to work, and the best part is that he always brought something left over from lunch for me." Schoen is a house built by the Copper Range Company. It was common for the company to rent housing to their workers and family. It is unknown whether Harry lived in one or not. Harry was a piperman in the mine. The first shift of men at the Copper Range Company started underground at 7 a.m. and stopped at 4:45 because it took 15 to 20 minutes to descend and ascend.
I was given an hour at noon for lunch. After going back to work, I was working until a rock fell and hit my head.
I visited Harry at 4 p.m. He told me that a rock bounced off a car and hit him on the head. Peering at his wound, I could tell it wasn't severe. To treat him, I shaved the area, cleaned his wound, and then applied adhesive and a dressing so that he could return to work.
The Copper Range Company Hospital was located in Tri-Mountain, Michigan, where the head physician, Dr. William K. West, visited patients and performed surgeries until the 1950s when the hospital closed.
It was standard for me to fill out the injury report, noting what I observed and how I treated them. I treated one of your pipermen for a wound on the head. He's okay and can go back to work.
It doesn't matter, I just saw him and will let him know. Get back to work.
These reports were only made for those who lost little or no time. Harry returned to work until he completed his shift. The workers that were taken down first were the first to be brought up. In the end, he lost no time.
You ask about work and you ask about pay. They'll tell you they make less than $1 a day. Working their copper claim, risking their lives, so it's fun too.
Oh, what happened?
A rock my head.
Oh,
Very bad.
where? Let me see.
Head. Okay.
At the end of the day, he returned to his wife and kids, fell asleep, and rested for tomorrow, another long day in the Champion Mine.